In what seems to be a sustained campaign against the William Ruto-led administration, church leaders from different denominations today held services in commemoration of the departed souls who lost their lives in the ongoing Gen Z protests. Speaking at the Holy Family Basilica, Archbishop Njoroge Kimani called for the release of those abducted and kidnapped, cautioning leaders to be professional and listen to the Gen Zs for the sake of the country. Njoroge added that what the nation is witnessing is an expression of hopelessness and lack of economic opportunities for a majority of Kenyans. At the All Saints Cathedral, worshippers from different denominations, including Muslims, gathered to commemorate Saba Saba and pray for those who lost their lives.
Today we are gathered together to remember a group of young people who mobilized and came out against impunity that oftentimes you have seen in our nation here, Kenya. And our prayer is that their death would not be wasted death. Our prayer would that the kind of ripple effect that would come from the impact of their protest would go a long, long way in reducing, if not in completely removing from the scene, every manner of impunity in our country that has been exercised hitherto.
They too called for the government to have a listening ear, condemning the killings perpetrated by the police force, who by law are expected to protect the citizens.
Today, we are also remembering our young people who went out in the protest against overtaxation, against injustice. And they wanted us and this country to reject the finance bill. And the finance bill, or the Finance Act, was repealed. So we also thank God that the goals of this protest have been achieved. But now what remains is for us all to stand up and fight for justice. Our fallen heroes, our fallen soldiers, your death is not in vain.